I'm going to make me some carnivore crack, starting out by melting 1 pound of butter. I'm just using this generic, this comes from Winn-Dixie, the Know and Love brand. Salted butter. Ingredients are cream and salt. It's probably going to be backwards for you, but there you go. And just don't want to cook this too high because I don't want it to burn. But I'll show more when it gets nearly done. I got the pan I'm going to use is just like an 8 by 8 or 9 by 9 inch baking pan. I put a crumbled up bacon in there and just waiting on this butter to start turning brown. You can see at this stage that the milk solids have really separated and started to sink to the bottom. It's not completely foamy on top like it was just a few minutes ago. And it's those milk solids falling to the bottom. You let those start to get brown. That's the part that's really tasty and crunchy. Still got a few more minutes to go. A few more minutes have passed and it's going through another stage of being really foamy on top. And this is the point where you want to be careful about keeping it moving so you can see what's going on under there. You don't want it to get burned. See there, this is going to be done really soon. These brown bits are starting to come up. We're getting close. I moved it off the heat so I could get a good look at it. And there is that dark amber color. It's not as dark as it looks because this is a really dark pan. But this color is what I'm generally going for. And I'm going to let it cool off for just a minute and then pour it over into the prepared baking sheet that I have. And I will probably not do that on camera because for safety reasons I want to use both hands. Okay, I poured most of it in here. There's still a lot of bits in the bottom of the pan that I'm going to use a silicone spatula to scrape out so I can get them all. And then I'll show you what it looks like. And here we are. Got it all in here. Ooh, that's warm. I'm gonna just shake the pan around a little bit like this so that everything kind of settles. I did stir this up because I wanted those brown bits to be evenly distributed. And I'm going to let this sit here for a while. This pan is really hot. Once it cools off, I will put it in the freezer for a little while until it's hard. But it really tastes delicious. I already tasted some off the spoon. And here it is, all hardened up from the refrigerator. I used this little plastic knife so it wouldn't mess up my pan, to just get it started digging it out of here. But see the scraps from the end. I'm just going to move it over to a cutting board so I can cut it into pieces. This is the bottom. You can see the brown crispy bits from the bottom of the pan. And then with this cross section, you can see all that bacon in there. So I'm going to cut this up into serving size pieces. So a lot of people like to do this in molds, and I have cupcake molds and little heart-shaped molds and cupcake, you know, little Reese's Pieces shaped molds. But I like to do this all in one pan, so I don't have to worry about distributing the crispy bits evenly. You know, like spooning them into individual molds. If I make it all in one piece, that part's already done for me. And then cutting it up is pretty easy. But let's take a little taste of one of these scrap pieces. Hey, let's see how it is. So good.